Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm here for an album review, and this time I'm going to be taking it back to 2017, and I'm going to be reviewing The Sin in a Sentence by Trivium. And now, I've been wanting to review this album for such a long time, and I remember when I first heard the title track and The Heart From Your Hate from this album, and I just can't believe this album is almost 3 years old already, because I remember when I first heard both of those songs. So other than that though, let's go ahead and get started with this review. Okay, so the first song on the album is, of course, the title track. I really like this song. It's one of my favorites on the album. And I really like near the end of the song where Matt Hefe screams the sin in a sentence, because I think that's so badass. But yeah, overall, it's a great song and is one of my favorites on here. Just overall, kick-ass song, and definitely one of their best title tracks in my opinion. Really amazing title track here on this album. So yeah, that's a great title track and a really awesome way to open up the album. And by the way, the album version is longer than the version that you would get digitally, so I do prefer this album version over the digital version. But either way, this is a great song and definitely one of my favorites on the album. Okay, song 2 is Beyond Oblivion, another good song from this album. So yeah, Beyond Oblivion is another song that is pretty catchy in that. So yeah, I really like this one as well. It's awesome. Great song again. Okay, the third song is Other Worlds. This one is pretty underrated for me, but I don't know if many people would agree with that, but I do think Other Worlds is underrated. It's still a good song though. Is it one of my favorites on the album? No, but I still do come back to the song a lot when I do listen to this album, because I still do think it's a pretty good song for what it is. Okay, the next song on the album, which is track 4, is called The Heart From Your Hate. I really like this one. It's another one of my favorites on the album. I really like the catchy riffs that you get with this song, and you feel like just headbanging the whole time when those riffs are on, and that it's really catchy, and I just really like that about this song, because anytime I hear this song I'm headbanging, because the riffs are just so catchy and worth headbanging too. So yeah, it's an awesome song though overall. I really like that one. It's awesome. Okay, the next song on the album is called Betrayer, and it's song 5 on the album. And the same goes with this one. I really like how it opens up with the Matt Hefe screaming Betrayer. It's just awesome. I really like that about this song. But overall, Betrayer is one of my favorite songs on this album again. I don't think it's one of the singles, but it's still a great song though for sure. Definitely an awesome song. And I could definitely pretty much relate to the song, because I did have people betray me over the years. So I definitely feel like this is one I can definitely relate to a lot, you know. So yeah, overall though, Betrayer is another kick-ass song from this awesome album. Okay, song 6 is The Wretchedness Inside. Holy shit, man, when this song first kicks in, it's so fucking heavy, and those riffs are so good, I can't even explain it. But yeah, The Wretchedness Inside is another underrated song from this album. Just really like this one. This is definitely one of my favorites on the album outside of the singles. So yeah, The Wretchedness Inside is a great song. Wait, I think it was a single, I'm not really sure, but I think it did have a music video. But either way, this song is still awesome and one of the best on here again. Okay, song 7 now. Song 7 is called Endless Night. And Endless Night sounds like it could have been on their album that came out before this, which was released in 2015, called Silence in the Snow, because Endless Night is just radio friendly, but I don't hate the song. It's just my least favorite on the album. But I still do like Endless Night though, because I do go back to it pretty much when I do listen to this album. So yeah, Endless Night, despite it being radio friendly, I still think it's a solid song. It's just not one of their best songs, but I still do like it, because the only reason I say it's radio friendly is because it only includes clean vocals, no unclean vocals. But either way, I still think it's a solid song. It just sounded like it could have been on Silence in the Snow, that's all I'm saying. But it's still overall an average song. Not one of their best, but still average at best, I guess. So yeah, Endless Night, it's an alright song. Okay, song 8 is Sever the Hand. This one is also really, really good. I don't really know what to say about it, but it's another good song on this album. I really like it. Beauty and the Sorrow is one that is also underrated. I know I've said that pretty much throughout the review, but it's true. A lot of these deep cuts are underrated songs, not just from this album, but overall in Trivium's discography. But yeah, Beauty and the Sorrow was another good song. I really like it. Okay, this next song, I know I'm gonna butcher the name of it, but it's called the Revengeance. I can't say that word. But either way, I like that song and it's awesome as fuck. It's definitely a song that I really, really like from Trivium. And it's just awesome, dude. I really like that song. It's the song before last on the album, but I know it's more near the end of the album, but this is still a badass fucking song, man. So fucking awesome. I really like that. So, yeah, the Revengeist, I know I'm butchering that. I'm sorry, guys, I can't really say that word. But I still like the song, though, of course, because it's Trivium. And there's not one single bad song on this album, despite Endless Night being the weakest song on the album. But, yeah. Track 10, the Revengeist, is awesome. Okay, and the last song on the album is called Thrown into the Fire, which is song 11, because there's only 11 songs on this version. In the standard edition, of course, because this is their standard edition. So, yeah, Thrown into the Fire was another one of my favorites on this album. Is it one of their best album closers? Maybe so, I'm not really sure, but either way, I do think Thrown into the Fire is a good song. It's not my favorite single. I'm not sure my favorite single on this album is out of all of the singles, but Thrown into the Fire isn't one of them. But I still do think this is a really good song and a really solid way to end off this awesome album. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me talking about the songs. This album overall is so good, man. It's my second favorite Trivium album, right behind their massive 2008 album Shogun. And this was their first album to have a new drummer who is named Alex Bent, and holy fuck, man. Alex Bent on the drum machine, they just need to keep this dude because he's badass. Those blast beats he does throughout this album, it's just out of this world, man. I can't even describe it, man. It's just out of this world, his drumming on this album. It's so fucking good. And in my opinion, I think Alex Bent is the best drummer that Trivium had, or the best drummer that they had in years. But either way, I think Alex Bent is a phenomenal drummer and one of the best drummers I've heard of the modern era of metal. He's so fucking good, man. But overall, this album is badass. It's definitely one of their best. So if I had to rate it on a scale between 1 to 10, I'm giving Trivium's album The Sin in the Sentence a 9.5 out of 10. Other than that though, let me know what you think of this awesome Trivium album. I do think it's one of their best. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching this review, and yeah, peace.